Hello, I am the Biz Diva, and I am here today to talk to you about aspirations. The company is called Aspirations Financial LLC, and we're going to get into that in a minute. But first, I would like to read my disclaimer. This is not financial advice. The information contained on this video and any other website or resources that are available for download that I provide to you are not intended as and shall not be understood or construed as financial advice. I am not an attorney, financial advisor, nor am I holding myself out to be, and the information contained on this video or website is not a substitute for financial advice from a professional who is aware of the facts and circumstances of your individual situation. We, meaning me and my staff, have done our best to ensure that the information provided on this video and any website and resources provided or available for download are accurate and provide valuable information. Regardless of anything to the contrary, nothing available or through this video or website or any other resources provided should be understood as a recommendation that you should consult with a financial professional to address your particular information. The company expressly recommends that you seek advice from a professional. Neither the company nor any of its employees or owners shall be held liable or responsible for any errors or omissions on this video, website, or any damage you may suffer as a result of failing to seek competent financial advice from a professional who is familiar with your situation. So, with that, let's go to the information. So here we go. Here's the website. The website is aspirations.com. This particular page is about their grants. They have some climate grants to help with those working to restore the environment, which I think is a great thing about the company. But one of the primary things that I want to talk to and get into is their spend and save accounts. They claim that they are, you know, designed to give donations and help the environment. It states on their website it's time to replace our big bank checking and savings account with a cash management account and debit card designed to do better for your wallet and the website, and then they encourage you to apply. So there's another section here. Let's get into who we are. So over here it says, different by design. We didn't set out to build a bank. We set out to build a better world. Welcome to Aspiration, where we're a mission to help everyone do well and do good. Here's what makes us different. So they go here. Our promise is built on trust. As Aspiration, we always put our customers first. You can be sure because we trust you to pay what is fair, even if it's zero. That means we will always be working our hardest for you. Second, their mission here says here for you, not just the few. Big banks and Wall Street work their hardest for the wealthiest few. As Aspiration, we work to bring the best financial solutions to everyone. Um, our conscience, make money and make a difference. Aspirations helps our customers spend, save, and invest with a conscience so you can make money while making the world a better place. And unlike the big banks, we don't use your deposits to fund oil pipelines or turn your fees into campaign contributions to politicians that work against you. Our pledge committed to growing 10% of the monthly pay. What is fair fees choose to pay, giving back, and charitable donations to worthy causes selected on a periodic basis for their focus on making a difference for people and the planet. So it encourages you to go here and join the community. Well, I did join this community about 18 months ago. And since my participation, they gave me an introductory offer. I believe they offered me like $75 to join, and I accepted that. And then I set up an external account to get started. So if you click here, you get started, you put your email and you put your information in here, and then you go through this process of setting it up. You then have to also provide some verifying information, such as driver's license, state ID, along with a social security card. So that information was provided at the time that I opened the account. So after I opened the account, I really didn't do a lot of management on this account. I just had I saw a small amount coming out of my external account, and it was going in there monthly. And then I changed it to weekly. So after a while, I decided that I wanted to go in another direction. So recently, I went to go and try to remove my banking account from this institution's platform, and it wouldn't allow me to remove it. So I did the natural thing. I contacted customer service. After about 7 calls to the customer service, to this day, I still haven't resolved the issue. So my external bank account is still not being able to be removed. Then I also observed that there had been a charge on the account that I hadn't authorized. So that charge was on there, and I wanted to dispute that charge. So the issue came up when I contacted customer service, and they informed me, oh, well, your verifying information, your last 4 digits of your social security don't match what's on file. Okay, I get it. Maybe somebody typed it in wrong. Maybe I typed it wrong. Whatever the case may be, I provided the verifying documents at the time of the opening of the account, and therefore that information should have been verified by me providing my social security card, and then this information should be accurate. So then they asked me to send in my social security card to them through a secure link. So they sent the link, and I sent over my social security card. They then told me it was going to be another 48 hours for them to verify it. So since then, it's been another 48 hours, and that information still has not been verified. In the interim of that, I have received a number of emails from individuals claiming they were from the customer service department. Well, my thing was, if you uh, could not verify my information over the phone, then how can you verify my who you're speaking to through the email? And they proceeded to have these conversations about my account through email. And I told them I'm not having conversations with them through email. So I said, please contact me at, the telephone number on file. They refused to do that. So what that tells me is that this company is most likely using some kind of overseas call center. Well, those type of call centers are appropriate for specific businesses, but for me personally, and this is my opinion, they should not be used for financial institutions like this one, where people are dealing with their money. If you look on their website, they have a couple of different options for you to choose for setting up your account, and then they have a credit card. In addition to that, this company is classified basically as a broker dealer. So I definitely believe that this company is just not uh, using good judgment and using an overseas call center. Again, this is my opinion. Because when you're dealing with individuals who may or may not have a solid understanding of how the financial systems work here in the United States, it gets very frustrating for you as a customer to deal with someone, and then you're repeating things and they don't totally understand what you're saying. And in a couple of cases, I did get someone who appeared to be speaking clear English, but she was rude and nasty, and she hung up on me. So between the frustration of them not having multiple ways to verify your account over the phone so that you could actually speak to someone, I also requested a manager. I requested a manager multiple times. And during that period of time, I did not uh, receive a manager. I was told that uh, that I could not speak to anyone unless they could verify my account. So because they couldn't verify my account, I wasn't able to speak to a manager. And so it's like a merry-go-round. So they only have one way for you to verify the account. So let's go to some information here at the bottom of their website. I finally read this information, and what it told me is that this is not a bank. And so um, it kind of concerned me personally. It may not be alarming for other people, but for me, they should be trying to be very clear on what's happening here with the money. So basically, it says here that the Aspire Spend and Save accounts are cash management accounts offered through Aspiration Financial LLC, and they are a registered broker dealer and member of FINRA and SIPC with or SIPC. So basically, FINRA is a compliance organization that requires broker dealers to register through, and SIPC is the insurance for investment accounts. Now, this SIPC is not like FDIC insured, so what I'm not sure what whether these funds are FDI insured, um, which is a concern. And then they have these affiliates, the Aspiration Fund Advisor, and some other ones here. So then, if you go down here, you will see some more information. It says aspirations pay what is fair and service charges. So the aspiration debit card is issued by the Coastal Community Bank, and that's a member of FDIC. So I'm assuming that since this debit card is actually issued by this banking institution, that these funds that you have on this debit card will have some type of insurance. I'm not totally sure how this is working, but it's very confusing now that I'm seeing this. So the Coastal Community Bank, um, obviously is managing the debit card. So I guess if you have like some type of disputes or that type of thing, then you would have to file the dispute through the credit card or through aspiration. Um, this is like, I'm not quite sure how they were allowed to set themselves up like this, but it's just very interesting. So then you get down here. So their Aspiration Zero MasterCard is issued by a beneficial state bank pursuant to licensed by MasterCard International Incorporated. And the issue with this right here is that um, there's a couple of different banking institutions. They're registered with FINRA. They have some SEC registration, and that type of thing. So it makes me wonder what exactly is going on here. So now, after I reviewed this, I decided that since there appeared to be no resolution in sight, I requested a manager, and the matter just seemed to be not going anywhere. I made the decision that it was time to maybe get an outside agency involved. So I did go to the broker check here um, for aspirations. And after when you click on this, you get the three companies that they name in the disclosure at the bottom of the page. So, Aspirations Financial LLC appears to be the company that is handling the spend and save account. So here's their information right here. Here's their CRD number and their SEC number. So according to this, here's their address, and they're located in California. Here's their phone number. They're a limited liability company, and they are registered in Delaware. And here what appear to be their officers listed here. According to this, they're registered in 53 states and territories. They're registered. They have a registration with SEC as well as FINRA. So with that being said, I decided that I was going to file my customer complaint. So, individuals who have issues with aspirations and feel like they're not getting a resolution to their problem should come to this site, and then they can register and set up the appropriate account and file the appropriate complaint. You will need to take the information off of here with off of the site. Um, Here's the compliance and your officers here, and I would use it. And then here's your CRD number, and I will place that on the appropriate complaint regarding your services there. Now, to support my claims, I did decide to go to the Trustpilot website. And if you go here on this Trustpilot website, their overall rating is 4.5. But then if you go down here and look at some of these other reviews, uh, here is one review that was actually just posted 6 hours ago. It says, uh, they don't have your back with fraud. I had the same issue. My card was copied and used to put gas somewhere else. To my luck, it happened on Sunday when they were closed. Then you can't do dispute until it settles. Oh, and you don't get any credit when these things happen, almost as if they are questioning your integrity. Then you are supposed to wait for an email their dispute department 2 weeks later, and I barely get one after I had to call and stress the severity of the situation. So here's an issue with this account. Then here's another 1 star. I would give no stars. I would give no stars. I was a customer for 2.5 years until my card was stolen. So apparently they have some fraud issues. Now, in all fairness, here is a positive review. But here's another one, scammed. I got scammed out of money, and they said they did an investigation. I don't believe them. They said it was a no error and refusing to give me my money. So now I can't afford my chemotherapy medication. So this is pretty serious. So further down, here's one, a mobile banking worth having. Okay, that's a positive review. Here's another one. Customer service is a nightmare. Okay, so this sounds like it's supporting what I'm saying here. Anytime I had to call Aspiration customer service, I could get anxiety. I was charged a fee in 2021, which was the result of technical issues with their website. So here's more. So this is the Trust Pilot website, which is considered a fairly reputable website, and many people go to this site to just get some to determine whether the site is a reputable website. So in closing, we've discussed FINRA to file your complaints, but there's also the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, which is a government agency for individuals to go to and to file their complaints. So if you're having some issues with aspirations, you should contact this company, or I'm sorry, this agency, so that you can try to get this company to be more accountable for how it's dealing with its customers. So with that, I like to rate my customers on a scale of 1 to 10. And if I had to rate this customer based on my personal experience, I would give it a 2. I give it a 2 simply because when I first opened the account, it seemed like it was the best thing since sliced bread. And then they did offer the wonderful incentive for me to join. However, as time has gone on, this company seems to be adapting some questionable practices. And again, this is my personal opinion, and this is not only based on my experience, but these reviews on here. So, with that, I'm going to close out, and that's my opinion and thoughts on aspirations. It's not a banking institution. I feel like it's not given, hasn't presented itself as transparently as it could, but there definitely is there needs to be some improvement in how they're doing business. Best regards, and I'll see you next time.